See, I was waiting to do this video right here. This is a wife who wants to cook for some guys, who's putting together some furniture for her, that's getting paid to do it, in some booty shorts, and it looked like a tank top with no bra on. Her husband is not home. He didn't know she was trying to cook for these guys. But I want y'all to watch the video and tell me what you see wrong.
I'm gonna make some dinner. The guys can put the rest of my stuff together, so I'm gonna cook for them.
Fuck you mean you gonna cook for them?
These men is working late. You know what time it is? I'm gonna feed these men. They ain't eat.
All right, can you tell me what she did wrong first? Let me help you. First of all, you dressed like that. Second of all, you called your husband to address cooking for other men that he paid to put furniture together in your home in front of those men. You have him on speakerphone, he can hear the tools, and you calling him to address a situation or ask or say that you're going to cook for other guys, strangers in his home for his old lady. Now remember, he know you like no one else knows you, which is probably why he's on the edge of feeling that way. But second of all, what type of woman does that? Now I know all the women gonna come on here biased and they're gonna say, oh, he's just insecure. We're gonna get to that. But there's more.
Okay, them niggas should have ate for they came. They working for money, not food.
Come on, dude. You know it's called hospitality. Like, be for real. Don't start with that insecure ass shit.
That ain't hospitality. You doing too much.
Again, you see how she's talking to her husband in front of these guys? As if she's demanding, as if she's the one that runs it. Like he in the wrong for being concerned about that. Like it's a situation. That's the problem. And it's the fact that she's still having this conversation in front of these guys, even after she hear him say that he has a problem with that. She's still on speakerphone in front of these guys addressing the situation, which means she's trying to put on a show and show that she runs that household. But let's carry on.
Man, y'all eat tacos?
Nah, man, I'm good.
Man, listen.
Crazy.
All right, so then with that video, so you say insecure. That's a word that women love to use to make a man feel less of himself to get their way. I'm so sick of the insecure word as a power word to use to get over on a man. But the most disrespectful thing I see is you still acting like the husband has no say so, and you asking random men that he's paid to put together your furniture, do they still want the food while he's on speakerphone? As if they say yeah, whatever the husband says does not matter, but the stranger, the men that you or have undressed in front of, absolutely does matter. So what? And then the guy says, nah, old buddy act like he tripping or whatever. Like, that's disrespectful to your husband. The fact that he can even speak that way about your husband for showing concern. Now, how these guys get comfortable and something happens sexually and they force themselves on you, then you would be blaming the husband for not being there. But I want to finish this before I really get in on your ass.
Nah, y'all good. I'm finna cook y'all something. Like, these men doing me a favor.
You cook them some shit if you want to.
Boy, you ain't gonna do shit but shut the hell up and keep paying these bills like you always do. Don't forget who run this shit. Hell you talking about? Fuck off my phone. Stupid.
Now, y'all see how she just treated that man right in front of them guys. Tell me what kind of wife would treat a man like that. Even after he says no, you keep pushing confrontation openly. Now, I want y'all to take in mind that someone is recording, or she set up the camera herself, so she knew. She either knew this conversation was gonna go left, or it's just a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? But let's just take this as a for real situation. Because after that, then you said in front of the men, just continue to pay my bills. Something. If you listen to her words and listen to her voice, you know that's a defense mechanism when women are in fact embarrassed because they didn't get their way in front of other men or someone else, and so they try to make it look like the person that they're with is below them, or they cater to them in every situation. But what the husband should have done was clocked out right then and there and said either get out or I'm getting out to that lady, because her entire situation is that of a hoe. There's no wife, and I mean this seriously, there's no comfortable wife that will be like that around strangers unless you are trying to entice them guys. There's no woman that sit there and argue with her husband openly on speakerphone in front of other guys about cooking for some guys that she does not know in her home by herself, halfway dressed, while her husband is gone. Even after he says no, you keep refuting it, and you let another man that does not know your husband talk as if your husband is in the wrong for feeling that type of way. That is the problem in itself. That lets you know that this woman has no morals, no principles, and no respect, for sure. That's a problem. And then so many women will run into the comment section and say that that man is insecure. But let me ask you ladies something. Would y'all be okay with two women over your home putting together some furniture or maybe cleaning, whatever the situation may be, and your husband call you on speakerphone while you hearing them still doing what they doing, so you know you on speakerphone, and he say, oh, I ain't doing nothing, I'm finna cook for these ladies, I finna do this and that, and you're not home. It's late. It look like it's dark outside, by the way. But it's late. You're not home. Tell me, none of y'all women are going to feel that way. He got his little boy short. He got his little, what y'all call them, hoochie shorts on. A little tank top walking around the house. And he going to cook for these ladies. Y'all know who you married. You know how their intentions are. You know how they feel or how they act. So who knows this woman better than him? But there's no woman that's gonna be comfortable with her husband doing that. If y'all come on here and say that, you lying, because we know women every day that bust windows, paint cars, do the most for less. And you mean to tell me you gonna have two women in your home that this man is calling you on speakerphone and forcibly telling you what he gonna do when you say, I don't like that. And he tell you, oh yeah, I'm still gonna cook for these ladies. Yeah, they hungry. I'm gonna cook for them. You ain't talking about nothing. Just keep working and paying the bills. Come on with it. Bring it to me. I want to see what you ladies got to say. Some of y'all real. Some of y'all fake. And the ones that ain't in between are hoes. Now let's see where it go.